guys, Mr. and Mrs. Flashback here with another weekend video. It is rainy and cold outside. We're going through a Southern California winter rain. It's not a storm. It's just a rain. We don't have any thunder or anything. It's just rain.
No
thunder.
A little bit of wind.
A little bit of wind, but not any thunder or anything. So there you go. But it is really cold. It's super great, but that's SoCal for you. We don't get snow. We get rain.
Yeah, usually rainy winters here in California. If you're new, this is Linda. I am Cameron. We're going to go over what's sold in our online store. We sell on platforms like eBay, other platforms as well. We sell stuff online that we find from garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, side of the road. Our friends give us stuff, whatever we can, try to sell online and make some money. We do okay. We do this part-time. Linda has a part-time job. I have a full-time job. This is what we do after hours to try to make some extra money.
And we take care of our kids.
We could use extra money because this storm did show us that we have a leak.
Yeah.
So we have
our dining room flooded.
Not very flooded, like a lot, but there's water coming in. It looks like it's some kind of underground or some kind of water pressure from all the rainwater or whatever on the ground. So we got to get that checked out. So that'll be fun. But it's good because we had a good weekend. So let's see what's sold.
So we came in at, do you want to count those as the 3 different sales? So we came in at 49 sales across all 4 platforms, guys. We hit 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 cuatro platforms, okay, for just under $18.75.
Yeah, what a great weekend, and it's cool to sell. And actually, we sold on all 4 platforms technically Sunday.
Yeah, today.
All of our other platform sales happened today. Friday and Saturday were really good on eBay. Sunday was a little bit slower on eBay, but our other platforms really picked up for us. So there's a wide variety of stuff to sell. Let's get into it.
We'll start off with
first item.
We'll start off on Mercari. The one that sold 1 item was this Jim Shore piece. It's a nativity angel. It's also a music box. So it's an angel right there, and then she's got like the nativity scene here, and then on the bottom she has like the wind up. A lot of bright colors on her, and it sold for
$5 for her.
$38 plus the buyer paid shipping, and it was actually $18 in shipping.
I think shipping was a little bit too high on that one. They paid a little bit more than they probably had to.
Probably. So it was originally listed for $45. They gave an offer at $38 plus the $17 shipping. So
happy to see that one go.
Yes. Then we'll go on to the next one, which would be Depop is the next in that order of who sold the best. On Depop, we had all of our different pieces cross-listed. Cameron got all these Pendleton wool button-ups,
like
long sleeve button-ups.
Yeah,
flannel, the plaid flannels. We have a red, green, blue. We have a black, green, blue, red, and then we have a brown.
It's black. Oh yeah.
It's black in there. Brown, tan, blue.
I hope I pulled the right 3. We'll have Linda double check, but
I did. I looked at all the colors. They are all a size large, and somebody came through and got each one for $31 and some change, plus they paid shipping.
I paid $10 a piece. I bought like 18 or 19 Pendleton pieces. All pretty much size large, a couple mediums in there. I bought a lot of flannels. There's also a couple of like robes, and there are a couple of jackets, like flannel jacket, or not flannel, but like Pendleton jackets with like the elbow patches. So this was our first bundle on Depop. We've never had a bundle before. We've only sold 1 piece per se, like at a time. So someone got a little bit of a deal. We had them listed for $45, and then went 2 for $40, 1 for $40. So they got probably a little better than we normally would do because we weren't really sure on the process. But the good news is when your cost of goods is $10 a piece, even at $30-something, you're still making $21. And I don't think the fees on Depop are anything really. So we'll make plenty of money back on our sale. So that was good. And we're getting rid of 3 items at one time.
Yeah.
So
cool.
That is good.
Then we go over to Poshmark, and first up, you guys will recognize this item. This item sold 2 weeks ago. think it was 2 weeks ago. It's a Filson Dryden nylon briefcase. It's a men's bag in the color whiskey. It's new at tags, but it doesn't have the shoulder strap, which, so the person who bought it the first time got it and goes, hey, where's the shoulder strap? And we're like, it doesn't have one. He goes, well, all Filson bags have shoulder straps. And we're like, well, ours doesn't. He goes, well, then that's on me for trying to save a few bucks. And we're like, yeah, so we did a return, got it back. Everything was okay, looked all good. Got his money back, whatever. He can go and pay full price instead of trying to be cheap. And then we relisted it with no shoulder strap in the title.
We didn't know, obviously.
Yeah,
because when I got it brand new, bags, okay? And there's no shoulder strap in there, obviously. And yeah, so other ones listed, I saw the picture and all of them had shoulder straps, just a picture of this bag. So,
yeah,
probably could have done a little more research technically, but the guy was real jerky about it. I was like, I'm so sorry. We had no idea it's supposed to have one. Just open up a return. It's free to you. We'll get you. He's like, well, the inconvenience.
It better be, yeah, the inconvenience.
I have to drop it off. I'm like, well, they're going to give you a label. You just put the label on the box that came in. You can send it right back. And he just kept going on and on about it. So, and I get it. It is an inconvenience, but at the same time, you know, it's an oversight. It's not, it's what happens.
As Zane would say, it's not the end of the world.
Right. Our 7-year-old tells us that all the time. So, but we resold it
for $180 plus the buyer paid shipping on Poshmark.
So we had sold it for $180 something on eBay, free shipping. It was
like $186 and some change.
Yeah, so it's kind of about the same except for the fees on Posh are more. Yeah. So we'll probably pay a little more in fees, but I spent $70 on it. But the thing is, we had lost some money back and forth on shipping. Yes. It wasn't too much. It was probably like $10 each way. So we're actually in it for about $90. So we probably won't make as much due to the return issue, but we'll still make money, and it sold quickly. And Posh, they have 3 days to report an issue.
Otherwise it's theirs. Yes. Then we sold this Lurking Class camo t-shirt in a men's 2XL. It's the front pocket down with like...
It's like a flame camo. So it looks like camo green or whatever, but it's like flames. Cool. It's a really cool shirt. This is from the $4 Sweat Spy. We mentioned we got some t-shirts in there too. And I thought this one was just cool. I never heard of the brand, but it was worth listing, and it sold for
$20 plus the buyer paid shipping.
Yes, which is great.
Then last weekend we were at Savers and we were going through the shoes, and I went through the shoes and I found this pair of super cute Sugar Thrills.
And I saw them and I'm like, I don't recognize the brand because there's nothing on the bottom. It's just kind of, and it's very faint. You can't really see it, but it's like,
yeah, it's in there, but yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. I always go through, really quick tip, I always go through the women's shoes at Savers because I find men's shoes there for one, and I find really good condition shoes. Good brands for better pricing.
Don't beat up their shoes.
The men's shoes a lot of times are destroyed or the prices are crazy on all the brands. But then you go to the women's and you find some better deals. Just a little tip. But anyways, Linda, go ahead.
So I grabbed these down because I was like, oh, they're the platforms. They kind of look like intense kind of vibe shoes. And I know that a couple of the people I see on TikTok who dress a little more intensely have shoes kind of like this. So I pulled them down and I was like, oh, Sugar Thrills. I was like, that kind of sounds like a Temu brand, like an off brand, like kind of thing. But I looked it up anyways, and it's kind of like the brand, there's a brand called Dolls Kill. There's different brands like that, and it's all more maximalist wear kind of vibes.
I'm not even sure what that means.
Like that girl on TikTok that you don't like. She's maximalist style. Yeah.
Like
so that's maximalist style. Very intense platforms, big bright colors kind of thing. It's
weird.
Those are a size 10. They are the Groove With Me floral platform sneakers. They were, did I pay 14 for them?
I want to say it's 14 plus tax plus we get 20% off. So who knows? It's somewhere between 10 and 15 we probably paid.
But they did sell for $50 plus buyer paid shipping on Poshmark.
So 3 Posh sales in one day, which was great. The 3 Depop sales technically one day because it was one order, but 3 sales, and then one. That's 7 sales on different platforms, which is awesome. And then we get to our favorite child, eBay. Did you pull this one?
Yep, it's right here. Oh. Start off with Christmas. It's a vintage double-sided Christmas tree yard flag. It is literally a Christmas tree on a bright red background. It's got bows and things on it. Super cute. And that one did sell for just under $13 shipped.
We buy these flags. They don't sell for a lot, guys. Some of them sell for maybe 20. I think I sold one for 20 something that was brand like a Winnie the Pooh or something, but really they're not going to sell for a lot. They're like 10 to 20 bucks, but I just spent 30 ducks on 30 ducks. Traded in 30 ducks. I was like, hey, will you take over my ducks?
We have an abundance, so it just makes sense.
I'll buy your 2 boxes of yard flags. No, but we bought them a couple different times, and we buy them in bulk. Like I bought a bunch of Halloween ones, which really sold well. Linda bought the first batch. This one has some cool ones. We like the ones that are dimensional or 3D.
This one, summertime, and it's two flowers on this, and it's like 2 pieces. There's
a couple of cool Halloween and Christmas ones there. So I spent 30 bucks at this estate sale. She wanted $8 a piece on the flags. I probably got 25 flags. I said, look, it was her first estates, and I was like, I'll be honest, I usually pay $1 or $2 for these max. I'm like, unless it's brand new. And she's like, really? She's like, what would we do for the whole thing? I was like, 30 bucks. And she's like, really? And I'm like, don't worry about it. I understand. It's okay. And she goes, just take them. And I was like, sweet. So yeah, that one sold for 12.
Bad. She's doing it wrong already.
Well, no, she was new. She has, and I said, resellers are your friends as an estate. It's the last day of your estate sale. If there's reseller going to make you haggle with you, you don't want to keep all this stuff, start making deals, because the resellers will buy stuff that regular people will not buy. Sure. So we bought more flags. They sell, but be careful, guys. Don't go investing all your money in flags, because the return is, not the greatest all the time, and it is a slower sale because it's very seasonal.
Not only that, but not everyone does yard flags anymore.
Yes, but we like to sell them.
They're fun.
So there's some cool ones in there. You guys will see them in later videos, I'm sure.
We like outdoor decoration, obviously, based on our Halloween and our Christmas. So we like to encourage other people to do it. Next up, an Xbox One S. Just the box. That is the 512 gig. It sold for $27 shipped.
Yeah, I bought an Xbox, and this wasn't the right Xbox. It was a different Xbox inside it for $60. So I sold this for $27, and then I think I sold the Xbox for $100 and something. So.
Then Spanish for veterinarians, cool. A practical introduction, teaches you how to talk to people about their animals.
Yep.
In Spanish, and sold for $40 shipped.
I think that was in the box of books that we found on the side of the road.
Yeah, it says free, so
$40.
Then
we also sold a $350 book. Check out one of our previous videos.
It's a special kind of book.
Anyways, go.
Galls Incorporated is a public safety equipment challenge coin, first edition, sold for just under $13 shipped. Then Camp 2025, Cameron showed you one of these last week, these Nico brands, Nikko Nico. They're the Christmas time sets. So this is the napkin ring set of 4. This one has the holly across it and the berry, holly and berry. And they are cute.
They are used. All this set is all used. They all have the boxes, but we bought a bunch of these, most of them for $2 to about $8 or $10 per box, depending on the size, really. We bought basically every kind of piece you could buy for this set. We just sold a set of a 4-piece set. We sold a 12-piece set. We sold a set of the octagonal plates. We sold something else, too. I just don't remember. So we've been selling pieces. So
and we're hoping this Christmas we get rid of them all.
Yes, but this one sold for
$22 shipped.
And we have more from that pie to show you, so stay tuned.
Then from the library's used bookstore, Cameron picked up this set of vintage Little House on the Prairie books. There's a 9-book set from 1971 in the yellow box edition. Sold for $38 shipped. Then we have this vintage Rose Bowl shirt from '99. It's a UCLA. It's when they did at the UCLA.
No, UCLA is the team playing.
Oh, the UCLA Rose Bowl is played in '99.
I don't know who was on the other one here. I don't see.
Oh. But that's size large. It sold for $36 shipped. It's yellowed. It's distressed. It is not.
But it's perfect vintage, kind of that dingy vintage that people like.
Yeah.
So I only paid a couple bucks for that too, and it sold pretty quickly, so it's great.
And let me know what you guys think. If people message you and they're like, "Hey, can I have this for $25? I'm a student." When they put in things like that, does that like make you go, I should give them a deal, or does that make you go, maybe you should focus on your studies and not have to need a specialty shirt?
Well, it depends. If it's for me, not that she's asking me, but for me,
I don't ask him.
If it was $30 and they want $25, yes. But this was a $40 item and they wanted $25, so that's quite a bit off, and it was just listed. So to me, that doesn't make a difference. You're a student, that's great. You can have a $5, maybe an $8 deal. You can have a little bit off, but you're not going to get $15 off unless it's been listed a long time. And it's like, you know what? I've had it. Fine. That would be my thing. A newer item, I'm going to wait. It's great that you're a student, but you could just buy a regular shirt, So you don't have to have the 1999 yellowed Rose Bowl one, you know, to look cool. Depends on the item, I guess, too, you know.
Let us know what you guys do. Then from our car parts, we have this Nissan Pathfinder exhaust pipe to manifold gasket.
We had a couple of these. We have a couple.
Sold for $17 shipped.
Also, students usually get like 10% other places, so you can have 10%. Student discount.
Make them show your their ID.
Show me your ID. Lock out your name, but a picture of first name that matches of the account.
Yeah,
and you're fine.
I need a note from your teachers that you are a student before I give you 10%.
We're all students of life.
Then we have this old thing. This is listed for 2,100 and something days.
We have two really old items going out, and this is one of them.
This is a Petables plush animal kit.
And it looks a little scary, bro.
It's creepy. It's new in the package, and it's still, the
$3.
fur is still furry, so.
Well, actually, it was at Mervin's originally for $8. I don't know what that is. And then they had it on clearance for $4 and then down to $3. And then someone bought it.
Wherever he got it. Yeah. Wherever you got it from.
I got it from a guy who bought storage.
Ah, okay. The thing is, he remembers. This has been listed for 6 years. 6 years.
I remember a lot of things.
And that sold for $24 on an offer. It was at, I think it was at 32 or something like that. And I was like, 6 years? Bye-bye.
Yeah, happy to get that one out of here.
Then Cameron picked up a rainbow vacuum for free. It didn't work, but that's okay because he pulled off pieces of it. So
we sold the motor for $50 the other day, and then I sold this.
This is the separator cleaning brush with the wrench, so like to pull a little part and clean it.
Yeah, there's a wrench tool on the back, but it's like a multi-tool, you know, so it has different features. So.
And that sold for $10 shipped. Then we have this vintage long-haired shaggy dog metal brooch.
It's kind of cool. Can't really see him.
Cute.
Yeah.
And that did sell for just under $12 shipped. It says it's by Sarah Coventry.
Yeah, that was whatever the going rate was for them.
Gotcha. Then a $700 manual buy. We sold this 2009 Acura RL ETM from $99. Oh, wait.
2009.
What did I pull? It's $99.
This. No,
I'm crazy. That's okay. That sold for $21 shipped.
She's getting up there, guys.
Sorry.
She's in her 30s now. Well, it's true.
That hurts.
It doesn't hurt. That's the truth. The low part, but still there.
I saw a TikTok the other day that said it was like when you celebrate your birthday, it's weird to think that that's actually the year you just completed, not the year you're turning.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, when you're born, you're not one. When you're born and then you turn one, so you already made it a whole year. So it's like, you're like, oh, I'm turning 50. No, you're already 50.
You celebrate your 50th year alive.
50th year alive. That's yucky.
Well, you're not at 50 yet, though.
No, but still.
A couple more years, you'll be there.
No, that's you, honey.
I got a couple more than that.
Nah, you got way more than I do. Way more.
I probably won't make it. Stress. Next.
Probably. Then at Camp 2025, again, another set of the Nico Japan Christmas pieces. The covered butter dish. It has the Christmas tree on it, and it's got little gifts.
The main one. It's got a little bear and stuff. These are most of the ones we have this pattern.
Not we don't have all the holly ones. We have mostly of the bear with the.
But
the tree.
I paid $6. I didn't take the price off. This one is $6. So.
And it sold for just under $38.
In general, what I'll say is stuff like this. These weird kind of not weird, but they're not plates and bowls and stuff. These are the stuff you usually want to look for
extra
sets.
Pieces.
Those are the things that people break or they didn't have and they want to get. Versus a lot of people had the mugs. The mugs don't sell well. I mean, usually dinner plates sell well.
People don't use
serving platters, you know, butter dishes, gravy boats, stuff like this, the little napkin rings, and then dinner plates. Those are if you're gonna start this kitchenware stuff, which I don't recommend, even though we've done very well. If you're gonna do it, learn how to pack, and then 2, buy those things. Don't buy the rest.
Here's what you do. You do like Yzma. You put that plate inside of a box. You put that box inside of another box, and you ship that box to yourself. And if it arrives, you can try. If it's damaged, don't do it.
Yeah. We've done pretty well, but it takes extra effort. Next up, this is a cool one.
$700 manual buy. We have an 83, 84 Ford Ranger and Bronco. I know. truck shop manual. It is not in very pretty shape, but that's okay because the words are still the words. And that sold for just over $112 shipped.
That was a cool one. So our manual buy coming too. It's been a while.
Then, I'm gonna say Indio.
Yeah,
Indio Sin Tu Amor. Mexican psychedelic garage rock.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite. Classic at Christmas time.
Yep. This is the season.
And that one did sell for $45 shipped, actually.
That's from our Latin kind of and Spanish rock and roll.
Crazy
and
stuff.
Like music buy. $30 for a whole box of LPs, vinyls, and we've done very well on the Latin ones.
Not Little Switch Shop.
Those are LPS, and I wish I could find them. I haven't found. I found them the other day. My daughter stole 4 of them. But they were none of the good ones. But Littlest Pet Shop.
Look for it.
Look for the dogs and the cats. If you find those, especially the wiener dog, they used to sell very well.
Great Dane.
Great Dane. There were some of them. One time we had
some of those.
We had a batch of them, and we made great money on those. That was years and years ago. I haven't
Good times.
Man, I gotta find them now.
We need more Little Sweat Shop.
Those were cool.
Problem is they're coming back, and so.
But if you can find them, it's worth it. Next.
My sister had like 300 of them, and I feel really horrible because we gave them to somebody who really did deserve them.
If she would have known me, we would have sold them.
Yep.
Made hundreds.
Yep.
Next.
From our local Angel View, we picked up the Wherever Super Shooter cookie press. This is the screw and piston replacement. It sold for $20 ship.
I paid $8 for the whole unit. This sold for $20. There's other pieces to sell. You can sell as a whole setup, but usually we part it out. It seems to move. This piece moves pretty fast.
Yes,
so.
Because that's the piece people break. Because they put in cold cookie dough and it doesn't press very nicely, and then it snaps the screw.
I wouldn't know, but I'll take her word for it.
You want to work with cold cookie dough when you're cutting it, but it probably doesn't work very good in a press.
I'm not very good at cooking. I do the dishes. Or baking. Yeah.
Not that he does dishes or baking, that he just does the dishes. He's not good at cooking or
Just
baking.
does the dishes. I also do a lot of other things, like clean the toilets and mop. I can do more than I'm not just like one of those guys that does nothing.
One trick pony over here, guys.
Yeah. I can do things. Next.
Canon Sure Shot 60. It's the 60 zoom with the 35mm film point and shoot. It does work. Yes, it does work, and it sold for $60 shipped.
It was $5 from our neighbor.
Nice. Then we have a Bachmann G-Scale Christmas holiday train. It's the special North Pole and Southern coach. This
I'm going to show you so you don't think I'm hiding stuff or pretending like I have and I didn't. We used to get comments like that. There'd be a guy that'd be like, you didn't sell any of this stuff. You're just holding stuff up on the screen. It's like, okay, dude.
Okay, I'll show you.
Check our listings.
There's the car, and then it says it on the side. It's kind of hard to see it, but it says North Pole and Southern. It's to go with the one that we sold where it had Santa on the back of it.
Yeah, we bought the whole train for like $135 in the box. We parted out the engine, which sold for $152. We sold, I think, the little piece that Linda's talking about for $60. We already sold the track for about $100, and then we sold this for $82. And we have one or two. We have one more of these cars, similar one, and then we have, I think, one piece left.
Yeah. So $82 shipped on that one.
We always part out these big trains. It seems to make us more money that way.
It does. Then Super Mario Galaxy for Wii sold for $21 shipped. The new Super Mario movie that's going to be coming out is Galaxy. It's going to be super
This game
cool.
has gone up in price. I held it on my death pile over here because I had one listed and already sold, but it's probably gone up like $7 or $8, I think, since I put it there. So
cool.
Yeah.
Probably go up more when the movie comes out. Then, you guys remember from our local Angel View, we picked up the Xyron things. These are the creative stickers. These are the repositional adhesive refills. 2-pack for 40 and some change.
It's a bummer the last ones to sell.
Yeah.
It was such a good buy. And we only paid $8 for the two of them. It's $4 each. All plus tax, but yeah.
Then, from another free box, we got the Rocky Mountain Memories series by Lori Wick. A lot of 3 of them sold for $20 shipped.
It's missing one. This set sells for like $30 if you have all 4, I think. So that was a bummer.
Then, If He Had Been With Me, the collector's edition by Laura Nowlin.
It's pretty cool, like, because like the edge of the book, like they did
it's printed.
Yeah, they did a really nice job
It
on
is
this book.
cute.
Yeah, it was $1 at a garage, so it just looked cool. Yeah,
The
it's
cover
textured.
it's texture, but it feels like it's almost like a fabric.
Almost like a, yeah.
And it's indented with all the stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really.
I love him in a way I cannot define. Oh. And that one sold for $13 shipped.
Even though it looks cool, it wasn't worth it then. But.
Then we got a bunch of free purses, and this is one of them. This is a Coach signature striped shoulder bag. It's got the yellow on the cream color, and that sold for $40 shipped.
A friend was just, one of our son's friends was just going to donate it all and gave us a bunch of purses, and we did pretty well.
Not our son's friend, our son's friend's mom.
Yes, that's what I meant to say.
Because if our son's friend had them.
First of all, a lot of Coach purses
That's
for someone at that age.
Yeah.
You know? Next.
Then from our logo interview, you guys know we picked up the GM Chevrolet pieces, like the emblems. And this is another one of the big ones, sold for $48 shipped.
Oh.
Not the multi-tool of madness. Then from our car parts, we got another Porsche Audi replacement oil filter housing.
Selling.
Screw, plug, and O-ring, sold for $25 and some change. Everyone's fixing their Porsches right now.
Yeah, I gotta work on mine.
Yeah, probably. Then, you guys know Cameron picked up that vintage Ken doll Barbie clothes, as in the Ken Barbie clothes, the Ken stuff.
You can tell it's Ken because it
says Ken on there.
These are like 60s or 70s, but this is our third piece to sell. We sold a suit set for $20. We sold a little button shirt for $14 or something like that. And then this piece.
This is a...
Oh, wait, did we sell something else? I don't know.
This is the fraternity meeting cardigan sweater.
It does look like a little 70s
60s.
fraternity, 60s fraternity little...
And that sold for $16 shipped. It's like one of the ones where they pull it and they tie it on here. Yeah.
So that was $20 for a whole...
lawyer.
Yeah, for all the Barbie stuff. It was mostly Ken stuff, but yeah,
Ken stuff,
it was very good. Not that I really like Ken dolls per se, but
he learned a lot.
I learned a lot by buying a $20 bag about what it is and what to look for and some of the value and stuff. So that was cool.
Ken clothing is expensive.
It actually seems to be a lot less of it than Barbie clothing.
Oh, so, yeah. Well, I mean, look at the shelf. You look at the shelf, there's 12 Barbies to one Ken.
Yeah. So and the vintage ones, I think even probably more so.
Oh, yeah. So. There was only one Ken.
Next
up, those West Bend bread makers that Cameron got from the lady that some of them were damaged on the outside. This is one of the pans, sold for $45 shipped.
$10 plus we have the paddles, which sell. It was such a great deal. Even with the broken thing, I thought I was going to sell them as a whole unit, but even with the broken part, it's still such a good buy. We've sold 2 pans and I think 2 paddle sets and a manual. Next.
Nice. Then from the, nope, just kidding. This is a JVC home audio stereo remote, sold for $12 shipped. Then we have this lot of 9 Perry Mason mystery books.
Oh, I've never really even
by
seen these.
Earl Stanley Gardner. They're hardcovers. They're not in the best condition. No. They're from the 1960s.
Look, I even wrote 1 of 2, 2 of 2 on there. I did such a good job. Just in case they got misplaced.
Gold star.
Well, usually you complain when you can't find stuff. No appreciation around
So we picked those up. I'm sorry. Cameron got those Salvation Army online auction.
I want to say $20-something.
And they sold for $72.
Like it was
shipped.
10 or 12 plus $10 shipping, something like that.
Gotcha. Then we had this Nordic Ware tender cooker. It's a pressure cooker, 2.5 quart for the microwave, which is pretty cool. There it is, microwave, guys.
It is used.
Sold for just under $28 shipped.
But it was $2. It does have the little... What is that piece called?
The little knob thingy that rotates?
It's called... There's a word for it. I just don't remember what it's... No, I don't know. It's going to bother me that I don't know what that's... Because it's on pressure cookers. It's the little top. I forgot what it's called. I'm going to think about it. Let's go.
He's going to remember halfway through the video. Well, we're already halfway through the video. But anyways, next up we have this Sony overhead lightweight wired folding headphones, sold for $60 shipped.
Yeah, and we sold a pair of Sony ones the other day, the little
pink ones.
Yeah. Same buyer had all these. I got like, I don't know how many, 5 of these or something. I think I paid $5 or $10 a piece. I took a chance. Everything seems legit. When I check everything in the box, there's ones that match this. I just felt weird that someone had so many. They had like 10 of these, and I bought 5, and of the pink ones they had.
Maybe they used to own a Radio Shack.
Well, and the guy was like, "Oh, my dad, he does like wholesale and stuff," and I was like, "Okay, your dad, so it's not even you that does it, you know, and it's your dad who's not here." And it could all be legit, but every time I find like a lot of this, and it's just older stuff that, you know, if you find someone at a garage sale right now that nowadays that has something more modern, and they probably bought a pallet, right? That's how they got it. That makes sense. But it's like these are from like 2014 or something. So it was like, but everything seemed to check out. So
Unless he bought it from when a Radio Shack was closing out.
it could be. And like I said, it perfectly, there's no reason not to believe him technically. It was just the guy wasn't there. It's just hard. You don't usually see this kind of stuff.
He didn't look sketchy.
No, he was just a young guy. He didn't know much about it. He was like, these are my dad. I don't know. He buys wholesale. And I was like, okay, well, when did he buy them? I don't know. And I'm like, well, it's like 11 years old, dude. So,
yeah.
Anyways.
Next up, Vitamix. We have the 64-ounce pitcher. This is the plastic one. Sold for $50 shipped.
Mm-hmm.
Then from our dog stuff, we have this Top Paw Dog Puffer Jacket, large.
Sold our second puffer.
Green and blue polka
This one looks the best, actually.
Sold for $15 shipped. Then we have a Yozone Turbo Top Cyclone Float Force. It's the flashing lights and sounds thing. Sold for $15 shipped.
This is our other old listing.
Then off a GE range oven, we have the black knob. Sold for $12.50.
That was free from the trash.
Then a 3-pack of our SDSU
patches.
iron-on patches, sold for $13 shipped.
That was such a good buy. We bought the Duke ones. We bought multiple Duke ones.
The ones and the Dukes and the.
There was ones and
D's.
For Duke.
Well, yeah, but wasn't there a picture of the Duke, the Devils one?
The Blue Devil logo, and then the one that was just the D, and there was the numbers.
The no ones.
And then there was a couple of military ones which we sold. There was also like a Napa or like Sears or something one we sold, and there was some Florida Gator ones, and there was one other team we had a couple of, but it was very profitable. So for $5 for a whole box. Yep. Next.
Wasn't it another A team?
Yeah, there was something else. I just don't remember what it was. We sold it, all of them. Okay.
Next up, from Camp 2025, I picked up a lot of Mariposa aluminum stuff. You guys have seen we sold a couple of them, the napkin weights. Now, this is the big piece they were all sitting in. This is a Mariposa Santa sleigh. It's a decor piece. It's got that silver tone. It is made out of aluminum, solid aluminum. It's kind of heavy.
I think it might be cast aluminum is what it's called. I'm not sure.
I don't know. But I think I paid $60 for the lot. We've been selling all the little guys for $20 to $25, and
we sold 5 or 6 of those, so we're already in the profit.
And then this guy sold for $67 shipped.
We have like an Easter bunny thing. We have some hearts,
little like trinket trays,
or like ornaments, little ornament bulbs or whatever they are. And then they're trays, but they're like look like little ornaments. And
they're like full circles.
And there's some little leaf decorative things for the thing. So it's a whole bunch of stuff, but we're already way in the profit. That was a really good buy, and we've never sold this before. So this was something that Linda and her dad saw. The lady was pricing it. She
pulled it out and set it on her desk to start pricing it. I go, "Oh, you're gonna sell that?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, can I have it?" And she's like, "Well, how much do you want for it?" And I was like, And then when I said I was with this guy, because they recognize him because he buys a ton of stuff every year, she was like, "Oh, well, yeah, what do you want to pay for it?" And I was like, "I don't know, like $60." And she's like, "Okay." So.
Yeah, we buy a lot from them. They recommend us. Once a year we show up to this place and we buy a bunch of stuff.
So much.
Next.
Then, hey, guess what? Deja vu. Not really. We sold another set of the 9-book box set, Little House on the Prairie Yellow Edition.
Got those people who doubt out there.
We have 2 of them, guys.
No, but we're
just kidding. We have 3 of them.
We're going to do you one better.
He's going to go get the other one. This one we did not get at the library used bookstore. We got one from the library used bookstore. We got one from where?
A garage sale or something.
And then we got this one, which the box is bright yellow on this one. Totally different. There you go. 3 sets, guys. Where's the third one from?
This was from... Oh, one of these was from a school teacher who was having a sale.
Oh, there you go.
She retired. And then one was from the bookstore, and then this one was from an estate sale for $250.
And that one sold for?
Well, not this one. Those ones.
That one sold for $35 shipped.
So it was a good thing to buy that one, and I had bought this one.
Which this person got a better deal because the first person paid $38, second person paid $35.
It's okay. I'm gonna list another one for $38 here this week. Next.
Next up, we have this vintage lot. No. Vintage lot of 1982-83 Auto Week magazines. These are the big boy magazines, the giant ones. There they are. Cars, racing, BMW, those kind of things are on them. That lot did sell for $25 and some change.
Right in here.
Yeah, you are. Then, off of the Snoopy Peanuts Lionel train that we have, Cameron got it in the box right there. Obviously used, but we parted it out. So
I don't even know if it was used.
so far, we sold this one. No, we sold this one.
We sold all the track.
The track, and then now we just sold the remote. So we're gonna pull the remote out of here.
Well, I'm not gonna get it right now, just because I'm.
No.
But I paid $40 for the whole set.
$40 for the whole set. Sold the one for
38 or 40 for the car.
And then now the remote for $35.
And then I think the track was 48.
Something like that.
Because it's sold on Poshmark, the track.
Oh, that's right.
48 plus shipping, I think.
That's right.
So, and we have the engine still to sell, one more train car, and that's it. Or the caboose. Yeah. So for the $40 we spent, I would only sell for like 100 shipped, maybe for the brand for in the box used or whatever. But I was like, that's not worth it. But if I part it out.
Next up, we have this hand-painted purple Y-dish bowl thing. It's a flamenco lifestyle piece, 8.5 inches.
Just one piece.
One piece sold for $25 shipped. Then last but not least, for Christmas, so we have this 3-pack of broken Hallmark keepsake magic light in motion ornaments.
One's a little Santa's workshop, one is a little something, and one's a nativity, I think, bulb.
So they should light up and stuff, but
it's like a little kid with a tree. I think he goes up, like he slides up and down.
Oh, cute. Well, he would.
Yeah, I got a bunch of ornaments for like $15, and only one of these ones worked. These are like the light in motion ones, and that one sold, I think, for like $20, and then these 3 I sold for parts.
For $20 shipped.
Kind of a bummer, but
yeah.
And that is it. Nothing else.
That's it, guys.
Nothing on. We had some offers on Depop. I don't know if they. I accepted one, but I don't know if they actually bought it.
Well, you accepted it twice.
Just to really.
You accepted it from 2 different people, so.
And neither one of them stepped up to the plate.
No, because you accepted that offer on the same shirt, and then you countered theirs, which you counted theirs at $19, but you accepted their $18 offer. So.
$18.50, I believe it was.
$18.70.
See, but I still.
The other guy's got to pay 30 cents more because he's being greedy.
Lowballing me. Anyways, that's all we got. Thank you guys for watching. It was a great weekend for us. Like I said, we need it because we got to figure out what's wrong with this leak thing. Hopefully, we'll have a good week of sales. It's Q4. We're hoping to sell a bunch of stuff, make some room so we can fill it up with more stuff. See you guys next time. Bye bye.